What is good, Lightworks family? My name is Carlos, aka It's Just Los, and I am so glad to be bringing you the first of many in a video series called Shedding the Light, where we just want to teach and instruct and share with our family and our friends who might not know much about the NFT and the crypto space. We want to put you on. We want to give you the knowledge that you need to be prepared for this wave of new technology and new awesome things that are happening, literally happening right now as we speak. And first up in our video series is, what is an NFT? An NFT. Maybe you've heard about NFTs in the past. Maybe you've heard about it from a friend or a coworker, or you've seen it on the news, or maybe you haven't heard about NFTs at all. We want to put you on, so pay close attention. Now, the letters NFT literally stand for non-fungible token. The non-fungible tokens, it comes from Latin fungibilis. It almost sounds like a dietary restriction you order on a menu, like, I'll have the non-fungible pizza. Now, I've done a lot of research online and I've looked it up, and a lot of people make it very complicated when it's actually very, very simple. So I want to explain it to you first in this way. Before you know what non-fungible is, you need to know what fungible is. Now, quite simply, when an asset is fungible, that just means that you can replace it with an identical asset, or you can replace it with something that's identical in worth. It doesn't depreciate when you exchange it. It's exchangeable, it's switchable, it's something that's equally transferable. So for example, let's say I loan you this $100 bill. When it comes time to pay me back, I don't care if you give me this $100 bill, if you give me a crusty $100 bill, a bill that's not so crispy. It doesn't have to be this one specifically, as long as you pay me my $100. You could give me 520s, you could give me 10 10s, you could give me 100 ones, you can give me 10,000 pen. Don't give me 10,000 pennies. That's just wrong. Anyway, it could be 10,000 pennies. Why? Because 10,000 pennies are equal in value and worth to the original $100 bill that I gave you, making this a fungible asset because it is exchangeable and you can switch it and the worth will not change at all. So non-fungible is the opposite of that. It means that there's something that I can't just trade one for one. It's something that is not equally transferable. Why? Because it's unique in nature. It has a value all on its own based on its characteristics. It's something that I can't just trade, or I can't just switch out equally with something else. So here's another example of something that's non-fungible. I cannot take my minivan over to the Lambo dealership and say, hi, my minivan is a car, it has 4 wheels and an engine. This Lamborghini is a car, it has 4 wheels and an engine. I want to make a trade, even trade, swap out, give me the keys, I'm taking this Lambo. Why? Because obviously there's a difference there in value. There's a difference there in the traits and the characteristics of a Lambo and a minivan. One of them is more valuable than the other. And for me, that's a minivan because I got mad kids and they don't fit in the Lambo. So another characteristic of things that are non-fungible or have non-fungibility is that they cannot be divided into equal and smaller parts. The same way that, a fungible $10 bill can be broken down into 10 single dollars, into $10 bills, or a 10-pound bag of rice can be split into 2 5-pound bags of rice, and those bags of rice, those 2 5-pound bags, equal the same as a 10-pound bag of rice. That makes them fungible. But non-fungible means you can't be breaking things down into smaller units and it's equal to the original asset, to the original thing. So, for example, that Honda Odyssey, that's non-fungible. If I sell you a Honda Odyssey and I'm coming and I'm dropping it off to your driveway, if I drop it off in 2 pieces, if I split my Honda Odyssey right down the middle and leave it on your driveway, you're gonna be tight. Why? Because this Honda Odyssey that you bought, the value that you were looking for was the original 1 piece. And if I split that down the middle, just because you have 2 pieces of a Honda Odyssey does not mean that it is valuable anymore. It just depreciated 100%. What are you doing with 2 pieces of a Honda Odyssey? Catch my drift. Now, one of the most distinguishable parts about NFTs is that they're non-fungible, yes, but they're non-fungible tokens, which means that they are digital assets that are being created and formed and stored on a digital technology, an emerging digital technology called blockchain technology. Maybe we'll get into blockchain technology in another video, but for right now, the only thing you need to know is that that NFT that you own has a digital DNA, and all of that is imprinted and encoded into this blockchain technology so that it's absolutely verifiable and viewable to the whole entire world, the information that that NFT contains. Remember, that NFT is unique in nature, so imprinted into the DNA of that NFT is who owns it, who created it, who sold it, who traded it, what's the rarity, what's the scarcity, what makes this NFT different than all the other NFTs out there. All of that information is stored in this blockchain technology, and it makes your NFT valuable. So on behalf of myself and the Lightworks team, we hope that this video really sheds some light, on NFTs. What is an NFT? And maybe your next question is, okay, I understand what it is, but why? If you want to know why, we want to share with you why it's super important. Why should you know about it? Why should you invest? Why you should get into this type of technology? We want to share that with you. All we ask is that you continue to follow us, come along with us on this journey, but not just come along with us, but bring your friends, bring people, those people around you that have no clue what NFTs are or what any of this is all about. Tag them on this video, and let's see if we can get from 100 followers to 125. That's a small goal, 125. If we can get to 125, at 125 followers, I'll drop the next video on why NFTs. Thank you so much. God bless you. Enjoy your day.